Acupuncture is a treatment option that is side effect free and should seriously be considered. With illnesses or disorders comes many different types of medications that can have potentially harmful side effects and be very expensive. What if there was a way to treat a health condition or even a simple cold with something that did not give you any negative side effects? Would you be open to this treatment option that may work better and be more affordable? Acupuncture is something that is used all over the world to treat symptoms such as arthritis, pain, asthma, and so much more. It can also help with the stress and anxiety that comes with everyday life. Imagine completely relaxing and becoming stress-free in just 15 minutes to an hour, just once a week from acupuncture. I have tried acupuncture for a number of things such as asthma and insomnia, and it has helped me quite a lot. I will be talking about what acupuncture is and why it should be seriously considered. First, I will talk a little bit about where it originated. The first known recorded use of acupuncture came from China in 200 BC. It then went along Arab trade routes to the west, according to the University of Maryland Medical Center. Acupuncture was practiced in China for thousands of years before coming to the United States. There are a couple of stories of how it did reach the United States. According to the National Center for Complementary and Alternative Medicine, states, in 1971, James Reston, a New York Times reporter, wrote about how doctors used needles to ease his pain after surgery when visiting China. According to the University of Maryland Medical Center, knowledge of acupuncture came to the United States in 1972 when President Richard Nixon visited China with the same reporter, James Reston, who had to have an emergency appendectomy. James was so impressed with the pain relief after the surgery that he wrote about it. The National Institutes of Health recognized acupuncture as a mainstream form of healing in the United States in 1997. A statement was made about the safety of it and the effectiveness in treating a wide range of health conditions. Today, acupuncture is becoming more popular, and the use of it to aid in or treat health conditions by adults increased by 1 million between the years of 2002 and 2007, as found by a National Health Interview survey. Often people hear the word acupuncture and are instantly turned off because they think of needles. It is not something to be afraid of. Prior to getting a treatment, the acupuncturist will first go over everything with you. He or she may also ask you many questions, some that are quite personal, but it's important for them to know what medications you are on, what health conditions you already have, and what is bothering you. Before beginning, he or she will also look at your tongue for the color, the shape, and the coating on it, and your skin color and texture, and they may observe other physical features about you. After the consultation, depending on the acupuncturist's preferences, you will either be seated in an anti-gravity chair that completely distributes your weight evenly, or you will lie on a padded examination table. He or she will then check your pulse at different points in your wrist and then insert the needles. The needles used are made out of solid metallic and are extremely thin. The acupuncturist will quickly insert them and you will feel no pain, and if you do, it will only be a quick prick. The needles will go either into your back or different parts of your body, such as your arms or legs. The acupuncturist may also use a heat lamp to help with circulation issues, different herbs, or the needles may be heated depending on what you are being treated for. Typically, when you receive a treatment, the needles are inserted for up to an hour until you feel you are relaxed and ready enough to have them taken out. The needles do not hurt being taken out at all. During the treatment, people become very, very calm and some even fall asleep, such as myself. The number of treatments you will need and how many times you go a week really depends on what you are going for, whether it's ankle pain, a chronic illness, or even a problem with focusing. Some may think that acupuncture will be expensive simply because it is a different type of treatment that involves tools and relaxation instead of medication. Or some people may think that it will be hard to find an acupuncturist. This is not the case. Some medical doctors practice acupuncture now, or they may know an acupuncturist that they can refer you to. You can also look on the internet and phone book and find many. It is important once you do find one to check their credentials. All acupuncturists do need to go to college to get licensed, and some go to China or, as my acupuncturist did, study with Tibetan monks. Because acupuncture is becoming better known, many insurance companies are starting to completely cover the cost of it or some of it, and some acupuncturists have a sliding fee program, so they are extremely flexible and affordable for you. This method of treatment is wonderful for those who do not like taking prescription or over-the-counter medications, or for those that have many allergic reactions to medications. Acupuncture is completely open to anyone, whether it's an adult or child, that would like to use an alternative, perhaps safer and more affordable method to feel better. I hope that through this speech you have learned a little more about acupuncture, and if you did have fears, they are eased. I highly encourage anyone to try acupuncture at least once, because again, from my experience and many family and friends that have tried this, it helps so much without the potentially harmful side effects medications can have on your body.